Today's video is going to be Safety in South Africa Part 2. I made my Part 1 a few weeks ago and so many of you guys ran to the comments and basically said I was downplaying the safety here in South Africa. So I just wanted to make a Part 2 to kind of update where I'm at and why I came to that conclusion in Part 1. My name is Michelle and I make videos on relocating and living abroad. So if you're interested in this, just subscribe to my channel and we're gonna get right into this video. Also, make sure that you guys stay till the end because I'm going to be sharing a story of something that did happen here in South Africa that actually caught me off guard about safety, and you're not gonna wanna miss this one. So I just wanna be clear about who this video is for. If you're looking for someone to tell you that South Africa is a war zone, I'm absolutely not your girl. And if you're looking for someone to tell you that it's super safe here, that's not me as well. The truth is it really is somewhere in between, and it really does depend on your lifestyle and the way you live and things like money that buy safety and areas that you're safer in. If you have a security and you live in a gated community, obviously you're going to be safer than someone who doesn't live in a gated community. It's just the fact of the matter. You have security measures in place that other people don't have that protect you more than others. If you have an electric fence, you're gonna be a little bit safer than someone that just has a wall that you can jump over. So essentially in South Africa, yes, money does buy safety here. But I wanted to talk about how the safety adjustments become normal. I'm used to driving in my car and always locking my doors and closing my windows, especially when I'm at stop signs and especially when I'm by myself. When I first got here, I was hyper aware. Every time I'd get in the car, every time I just literally go anywhere, I was like observing my surroundings like crazy. And yes, that helped obviously me not get in dangerous situations, but I've come to realize that the hyper awareness was a little bit exaggerated. And yes, you can just be aware and just be cautious of what you're doing and you're gonna be okay. So for me, here's what a normal day looks like now. I don't sit in my car in a parking lot with my windows undone. I don't walk through parking lots and plazas with my cell phone out. And I'm definitely not on the phone distracted, because when you're distracted, you're an easy target. So if someone sees you on your phone not paying attention, it's easy to just snatch your phone out of your hand, or it's easy to just snatch your bag out of your hand. But if you're looking and you're observant and you can see what's going on around you, chances are you're less likely to be a target. Another thing that I've realized here about South Africans, especially from the comments that I got from my last video, is it's just a topic of conversation. Safety and that topic is very normal here. So a lot of people talk about the crime rates, a lot of people talk about the dangers, and a lot of people talk about the bad things that can happen here. The truth of the reality is bad things can happen anywhere, but a lot of countries actually downplay the dangers that happen in their countries so that people don't feel unsafe to visit. Here in South Africa, people like to talk about the dangers, and it's just an open conversation for everyone. I can tell you that the country that I came from, Cayman Islands, is one of the safest countries in the world, and crime still occurred in Cayman. It's not a place that crime is never going to occur. That's never going to happen anywhere in the world. But what matters the most is what you do to keep yourself safe. At first, it honestly felt alarming, and I was kind of like, why is everyone saying this 24/7 that this place is so unsafe? And it really put me in fight or flight, and it really made me on guard at all times. But now I'm just kind of appreciative of it because I'm able to adjust, and now I kind of just live more freely, and I'm not thinking about it 24/7, but it's kind of become a normal thing to just stay a little bit safer. One more thing that's so important is this is me speaking from my personal experience. I'm not speaking from crime statistics here in South Africa. I did not grow up here. I have not lived here for very long. I've been here for 4 months, and let me tell you, I have secluded myself in safe areas specifically so I can stay safe. Your safety depends heavily on which areas that you are in. I also avoid risky situations. I do not go out at night. I do not go to areas that I don't know. I just don't do things where I could potentially put myself in danger. So if you're someone that's carefree and gonna just, I wanna go walk around and explore the streets, yeah, something bad could happen to you 100%. Do I do that? Do I go walk around streets here? No, I don't do that at all. I'm not pretending that crime doesn't exist here. But acting like every part of South Africa is dangerous 24/7 is inaccurate. A lot of tourists usually run into problems because they're not taking basic safety precautions because they don't have to back home. But a lot of people are living their normal lives here. They're raising children here, they're going to work here, people go to beaches, people go to the gym, people go to the malls. People live their normal life here, they just have to take extra precautions. My point was not at all that South Africa is super safe. My point is that my experience has been safe because I have put myself only in safe situations. Two people can live in the same country and have a completely different reality. You can acknowledge crime without fear-mongering. And honestly, there's a difference between awareness and paranoia. And I don't think that the crime here and the things that could potentially happen to you if you put yourself in difficult and dangerous situations is not worth never coming to visit this beautiful country. It is so insanely stunning here. This country has such a vast array of landscapes and so much to do and so much to see. And for me, I would have been extremely disappointed in this life had I not come to Africa and not given this country a chance. Also, another thing to remember is sometimes safe areas can be situated near dangerous areas, so you just really have to be careful. So the myth I really just want to bust is that South Africa is dangerous 24/7 and just existing here is dangerous. That is not true. I live my life, I'm not hiding inside, I go outside during the day, I go to safe areas. I'm not constantly looking over my shoulder. I'm just smart about it the way you should be smart about your safety anywhere, especially while traveling or living in a country that's not your home country. I will say, if you're coming from a place where you don't have to think about personal safety, you will have to adjust here in South Africa. Think about it like driving on the opposite side of the road when you travel. Scary at first, but once you get the hang of it, becomes second nature. So I wanted to share this story with you guys because yes, South Africa is not all rainbows and butterflies and things do happen. So I read a story the other day about how a tourist was at a bar in South Africa, they were drugged and people literally went into their rental unit and stole all of the things that they owned. I think there was over $300,000 worth of belongings that this person had. So yes, things can happen, especially as a tourist who is not very aware. Is that going to happen to me? No, because you're not gonna find me at the bar in Cape Town at night. It's not somewhere I'm gonna go because it's not somewhere that I feel safe. So if you are someone who wants to go out and party and explore, yeah, maybe go somewhere else. Maybe go to Thailand, maybe go to a safer country. But if you're someone who is a little bit more low-key, likes to spend their nights inside, be outside during the day, and can be a little bit aware of what's going on around them, I promise you, you are going to be okay here in South Africa. I genuinely thought I was gonna be so on edge here all the time, and it really just hasn't been my experience. So come on guys, leave your comments again today and let me know what you think of this updated version of my safety guide. Am I downplaying the country's safety or not? What do you guys think? Thank you so much for watching my video and supporting my channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It's so greatly appreciated.